This is how it was. We would need something, and we would go to Hero, and then it would be there. It was like a magic place. And when you're doing caregiving, you need magic. And so it would be there. And then George and Joyce and whoever else was there would say, "Do you need this?" And we'd say, "Yeah." And so we'd find things we didn't even know we needed. And we even got this big, huge hoist thing that Dave would hoist Mom up into the Toyota with and have a carnival ride every time she went. It was quite the time, so we were blessed by that. And then Dave was diagnosed with colon cancer, and he had a surgery, and things went wrong with the surgery. He got a terrible burn, and this Tegaderm that she spoke of, it's amazing stuff. It's very expensive, hard to get, and so we used Hero for all the wound supply and chucks, and it's hard to talk about. But anyway, so it was another miracle place, and so anyway, so that's why I love Hero, and I'm so glad you're here to support Hero and spread.
I just want to talk about the day a little bit, kind of how this all came about, and it all came about because of this idea of having a joyful attitude. And Ann and I had a lot of fun putting this year's theme together because we gave it a name. We gave this place a name that we want people to learn how to be in. And it's a place where you can be in and come back to. If stress brings you to more anxious kinds of times or more depressed kinds of times, we want to give you some tools to bring you back into what we're calling the joy zone. And so this is a place where you feel comfortable, where you feel, I have to try to do this technology while I talk thing, where you feel like safe and like you have the tools to come back should you wander. We're going to be integrating some things that haven't been brought together in this style in our area before, and it's called Life Force Yoga. To teach you just a little sampling of laughter yoga. How many of you have tried this before? Okay. Wow. Fake it till you make it. This is all about forced laughter. It doesn't have to be that funny. It just has to be forced. You did it!
Qigong dates back to 4,000 years ago. It's an ancient art that came from China. And Emperor, I guess as the story goes, had arthritis and started doing some different movements and noticed that his arthritis was healed. And so they started to document these movements, and so that sort of was the start. Sandbox meditation or the heart meditation, and it's really sweet, and you can do it with somebody right in your presence, or you can do it long distance with somebody. If you're on the phone with someone, or you can do it anywhere, time, or anything. Okay. All right. So remember, like being a little girl playing in the sandbox or something like that. Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is that we'll visualize a sun right over the top of us, and then I'm going to send my energy, like over the top of me, and it's going to go like through the sun and bring the sun's energy, and it'll go underneath you. It will make like a figure 8, and so I'll send energy around that way, figure 8, and then you'll do the same for me, and we'll hold hands, and then just close our eyes, and we'll just imagine being in the sandbox and having some little girl time in the sandbox, and then sending all that good heart, love, sun energy, okay? So that's what everybody can do. It's a good way to open up the energy channels in your hands and let energy through your body. So bouncing and the bend in your knees, and you can bounce higher if you want, or bounce with on your heels, whatever works out for you.
Guided relaxation. What I'm going to be doing today with you is a very deep relaxation, and in that time, what we're going to do is really allow ourselves to go beyond the physical layer, beyond an energetic layer, beyond a intuitive layer, and get to a place where we can really find our core. And in that time, we'll go into guided relaxation on joy. So I have a very joyful guided imagery to take you through. It isn't, the whole thing will take about half an hour, maybe a little bit more. But I just want to invite you to come into guided relaxation with a sense of letting yourself feel this. But know that if you fall asleep, it's fine. But the real practice is staying awake in it and feeling what it feels like to be awake and relaxed. Because if you can experience that, you can come back to that at another time. Tune into your body, resting on the mat. Notice the support beneath you. And create an intention to carry that sense with you for the rest of the day, perhaps the rest of the weekend, okay, perhaps carrying into the near future. Many wishes for a joyful life. Thank you for being here with us.
I talked to Joyce and we figured up that together through your contributions and then additional contributions and the matching fund from Dakota Medical Foundation that today we have raised $3,000 for. You know, I just know what it means, and every caregiver, and you know, some of you are caregivers as well, and are heroes, and so it's just a really neat way to.
Today is the day for Joyful Outlook, Joyful Life, Women's Wellness Retreat with Dolence and myself, Carolyn Espel. And we've had a wonderful day today with about 30 women celebrating joy in our life and finding ways to help manage stress and stay in what we're calling the joy zone, place of balance and feeling equipped to handle everything that comes at you with joy and a positive attitude.
Today was a great day, Joyful Outlook, Joyful Life Women's Retreat, and together with Dakota Medical Foundation we raised $3,000 to go to Hero and to help caregivers and to help the Hero mission and cause, so we're very grateful for that.